My dear masters, my dear gods, my dear friends, Namaste to all. Welcome to this session. My sincere pranams to my beloved Guruji, Brahmarshi Patriji. Friends, today we are going to discuss about, our topic is 7 bodies. Today's topic is knowing about the 7 bodies, a detailed discussion about we'll try to analyze about the 7 bodies, my dear friends. So let's try to understand a human being or any other living being. If you observe the physical world, my dear friends, the outside world, when you observe, everything is in a solid form. Try to understand this. So in the entire, like all the plant kingdom, mineral kingdom, so-called animal kingdom, human kingdom, everything looks solid, physical. Okay. So this is called physical world, which is understandable, which is sensible for your panchendriyas. All your 5 indriyas, you are able to sense, you are able to see, you are able to smell, you are able to hear. So due to this, what we say that is entire physical world is made up of panchabhutas. The entire physical world, it can be animal, human being, or a plant, or a mineral kingdom, whatever it may be, all are made up of panchabhutas. Agni Tattva, Vayu Tattva, Nir Tattva, Prithvi Tattva, Akash Tattva. Right? So these are the 5 elements. Hence, we are able to see that physically. Friends, what happens is, if you don't have the real spiritual wisdom or the Adhyatmika Shastra with you, you don't have any knowledge about, you don't have any awareness about the spirituality. You are completely into the materialistic life. Then what will happen is, you will always understand that this physical body is the only thing existing here. You are only the physical body. You don't know anything beyond that. You always think that the entire universe, entire world, what you are seeing is physical in nature. You think that it's physical in nature, but it's not so. What happened is, every living being here, which was the energy being in the other worlds, which is the soul consciousness in the other higher worlds, high frequency worlds, my dear friends. It is descended here, and then it becomes there's a manifestation, basically. It's a manifestation of energy or a soul consciousness into the physical form. That's what we are seeing the gross body. This is a gross body, you can say like that. Okay? Which is made up of panchabhutas, very clear, right? So let's try to understand. It means in the animal being, in the plant kingdom, mineral kingdom, in our physical body, human body, everywhere there is a soul consciousness. The energy being or a soul consciousness which comes from the other world. So we are all made up of the Chaitanya Padartha. We are all Chaitanya Padartha, my dear friends. So that is to understand on the spiritual perspective. When you try to understand a human body itself, for example, human body itself, what happens if you try to understand, you feel that I have only physical body, I have 2 hands and 2 legs and 1 nose and then 2 eyes and 2 ears. Like that, you feel that you have only this much. You only know about the organs and physical body and the various parts of it. You don't know beyond that. You never see anything. You never experience anything beyond that. So then a common man will never get an idea more than a physical body. That is the truth. That he is always right on his perspective. But there is something which is beyond. Always try to understand. Let's say you are operating a mobile. What happens? You get a call. So how do you get the call? Did you see the magnetic waves, electromagnetic waves, EM waves, and the energy, the signals which are coming to your mobile? You could not see. There is an antenna here. There is an antenna on the other side, right? When you are talking to somebody, you are transmitting the signal. The other person is receiving the signal because their frequencies are matched. You have tuned that number. So you have tuned the number. You received that signal. Hence, you understand, because of the physical effect, you are seeing the other side, both the sides. You are thinking that there's something going on in between. The same thing holds good, my dear friends. with respect to the energy, with respect to the Chaitanya, Padartha. We are all seeing this whole universe, the whole creation, without intervention of a human being. It is continuously running. Try to understand. Do you think is it possible to just to run the home? We need many things to keep in the order. To run the institute or organization, how many things to be kept in the order? There are many things we need to keep in the order, my dear friends. Otherwise, it doesn't work. It doesn't function at all. It means to understand the entire universe, all the multi galaxies, multi planets, solar system, many stars, the entire the whole universe, the multiple universities, and so-called parallel universes, which are all operated in a very systematic way, very disciplined way, without disturbing one to other. Do you think is it a small thing, an ordinary thing? Is it happening because just it is happening? No, there is something behind. There is something called supreme intelligence behind, which is running successfully, which is foreseeing, which is monitoring, which is controlling, which is time to time, it is setting right. Then only things happens, my dear friends. That is why we need to understand there is supreme intelligence which gives the manifestation to all the forms of the life in this on this planet Earth, or on the any other planet, my dear friends. So try to understand this. That means there is something called supreme power. You can say God, you can say consciousness, you can say soul, you can say Atma Padartha, you can say Brahma Padartha, whatever the name it may be. All are one and the same. These are only the names which are given to that supreme intelligence power. Okay, friends. So let's understand about our physical body. So before going to the type of bodies, 7 bodies, like we have a 7 bodies. So how to understand the 7 bodies concept? It's just an example I'll give you. You take an onion, right? When you open the onion, when you start opening the onion, what happens? You'll get layer by layer, right? After all layers are removed, at the center, there is something called a solid thing will be there. So that is a solid actually, around which all the layers are there. The onion is having lot of layers. You will be peeling off. One by one, you are peeling off. Then finally, you get a hard material. That is actually the onion. Man, friends, you need to understand this. So the same concept here also. What happens is, when the Chaitanya Padartha, when the soul, the individual soul, I explained yesterday also, in the soul evolution, I explained you all the different type of souls, from where the soul starts, where the soul is generated. So who is going to give the birth for the individual soul? Everything I explained you, my dear friends, yesterday, right? So reminding that, what I'm trying to say is, a soul which is taking the birth, in order to take the birth on the Earth planet, let's say a physical world here. So what happens? Along with the soul is covered with 7 bodies, my dear friend. 7 bodies. Try to understand. But are these bodies functional for everybody? No way. Not possible. So they are all dysfunctional. They are not working at all. When do they work? Yes. Depends upon the stage of the evolution, stage of your practice, sadhana, and your maturity, your realization, intelligence, the intelligence, with all these things, life by life, life after life, after so many lives, after so much experience gained, after you cross through so many difficulties, you learn many lessons. After so much, what happens is, depends upon your stage of evolution of the soul, each body will be activated. Otherwise, it will not be activated. It is dormant. That is why once you come back from the Purnatma as a soul, a solid material in the onion you have seen, no? The final solid material. Similarly, a soul which is decided, or which is sent, which is generated from the Purnatma, when it starts taking the birth in the human form. What happens when it is trying to take the birth in the human form? So along with that solid or a soul, we call it as a soul here. Around the soul, there are 7 layers of bodies which are provided, and it will be sent. The soul will make a journey and take a birth through mother womb and come to the Earth planet, my dear friends. This is the actual process of how a soul will be generated, how it takes a birth onto the Earth planet. Okay, so that means there are 7 layers around the soul. There are 7 layers. So what happens now? Soul is powerful. Soul is completely a pure form, It's a Chaitanya Padartha. It is highly conscious, and the soul consciousness is always pure. There is no impurity at all. Soul is always pure, around which the physical, all these 7 layers of bodies are there, right? So now, when you take the birth first time onto this physical earth, right? What happens now? Try to understand now. So when you take a physical, the birth on the physical earth, what happens? Your physical body gets into activation. Why it gets into activation? For the physical body, what we know, we have all panchendriyas, all hands, legs, right? And so excretion system, and the breathing is going on automatically, the involuntary function. So these are only the things we are aware of, right? Are we using these organs, all these panchendriyas properly in the physical body? No, we are not using. We are wasting some energy through eyes. We are not seeing what to see. We do not see what we need to see. We will see what we are not supposed to see. We will talk what we are not supposed to talk. We will be not talking whatever we are supposed to talk. Like that, you waste lot of energy. Lot of your energy will be wasted through the physical senses. You lose lot of energy, my dear friends. So that is why when you lose lot of energy, what happens? You get disease into the physical body. Okay, so that is why what God has provided, to rectify that, He has provided one more body immediate to your physical body. What is the body? Next body, that's called etheric body, my dear friends. The first body is physical body. Physical body, you try to understand. I explained the 7 chakras also. For the physical body, the chakra which is connected is Mooladhara chakra, and you will be the few births, like about 50 to 70 births. You will be with the Mooladhara chakra, you'll be operating. You'll be the Tamoguna. Tamoguna means what happened? You'll be lethargy, and you focus on only the reproduction, food, and sleep. That's all. You never have any idea to increase your intelligence, or to increase or to explore more than that. You never try. So those many births will go, my dear friends. I already explained you why every birth we take every birth in order to learn, in order to rectify ourselves, in order to enrich our qualities. What are the qualities? Arishad Vargas. So Kama, Koda, Loba, Moha, Mada, Macharya. So these are the 6 qualities of every soul. Okay, so what happens is all these are called Arishad Vargas. So every life we take on this earth planet, what we'll try to do? We'll try to enrich one or other quality. So to enrich all these qualities, to win over all these qualities and become a nirguna. When you become nirguna, when you reach to the nirvana sthiti, that means the last body got activated. So let's go to the overview of all the bodies today we are going to discuss. First is physical body, then is etheric body, then goes to astral body, then goes to causal body, then goes to supracausal body, then goes to cosmic body. The final body is nirvanic body, my dear friends. So this is the sequence of order we are trying to understand today. So let's understand now. When the physical body is wasting its energy by not doing the things in a systematic manner, by its misfunctionality, what happens? A lot of energy get wasted. You'll get the diseases. Your body gets into disease, and you'll be suffering from the physical ailments. Right? Many of the ailments will come. It can be depression. It can be cancer, diabetes. You name anything. There are thousands of diseases which are named by medical system. So you'll be suffering with one or other disease because of you lost lot of energy without your awareness, without not doing things in a systematic way, without not doing the things in a proper way, my dear friends, because you have no awareness, you have no intellect, you have no buddhi. You are operating out of your physicality. You are only activated the Mooladhara chakra. You don't know anything about it. Okay, so you will be able to kill other person even just for food. You'll be able to kill other person just for a small gain. That is the quality of this, the primitive lives, like about 50 to 70 lives. When you are leading the life in the Mooladhara chakra, you will have that kind of characters, that kind of qualities within you, right? So let's understand now the physical body get into the diseases. So then how you will rectify? So is the God is not intelligent enough? Is the Purnatma, that means our supreme intelligence is not intelligent enough to give you something to rectify yourself? Do you need a doctor? You don't need a doctor at all. It is provided within you. That's called your inner doctor. Where is the inner doctor? The inner doctor is not in the physical body. Try to understand. So that is understood by medical science. But to tell you the truth, where is your inner doctor? The inner doctor is within etheric body, my dear friend. That is called pranamaya kosha. It is called kanti serira. So in pranamaya kosha, what happens is pranamaya kosha is having 72,000 nadis. Okay, so the energy flow happens in all the nadis. So the pranamaya kosha, whenever you get a physical disease, the reason is you lost your energy. So a lot of energy you have wasted through your physical body, right? So when you get energy, when your energy comes down, then you get into the disease or a ailment or a disability, whatever it may be. So when it happens in your etheric body, whenever there are energy blocks formed in the nadis, there are 72,000 nadis in the etheric body. This is called pranamaya kosha. It is also called Kanti Serira. Okay, within this etheric body, there are 72,000 nadis. In any of the nadi, any of the blockage happens in that part of the physical body, our etheric body is replica to the physical body. Right, to understand, both are resemble each other. Okay, they are similar in the shape. Both shape is equal. Both shape is same. So whichever the part of etheric body, for example, the part of the etheric body here, it gets blocked in the nadis. Then that get manifested into the physical body, then you will get a disease, obviously. So what will happen now? So how to get that energy back? How to remove that energy blocks in your nadi mandala, that is 72,000 nadis. So that will happen through the three things, my dear friends. One is in your sleep, deep sleep. Second thing is meditation. Third one is whenever your mind gets empty here and there, when you are concentrated on anything, when you focus anything, when your mind gets empty because of, so when you are positive, when you are very happy, that moment of time, you start receiving the cosmic energy. That is the highest form of energy in this whole cosmos, right? So the cosmic energy you start receiving through Brahmarandra, it goes to all the energy tubes. That's called Nadi Mandala. It goes and cleans wherever it is blocked. It cleans, my dear friends. So that means what happened? Because of your feelings, because of your thinking, because of your attitude, because of your actions, these energy blocks are formed. That is because of your own activity, your own behavior. So that is get cleared with this Nadi Mandala Suddhi. Nadi Suddhi happens. Then your disease will be your disease will be vaporized. Disease will get vanished. So that means you become again healthy. So this is what the inner doctor. Inner doctor is nowhere else. Is not in your physical body, my dear friends. So once your Nadi Mandala Suddhi happens, you become healthy automatically. There's no question of not being healthy. Okay. So then what happens? So this energy to the energy body, where do you get where from you get it? You get the energy for the energy body through all the nadis, through the sleep, through the meditation, through the kind of a silence practice. So now let's see. We have two practices in our hand. One is the sleep. So sleep is a gift of the God. So when you sleep, what happens in the night? So you'll be recharged. You get a lot of energy flow into your body through Brahmarandra because your mind is not working. Your mind is obstacle for the cosmic energy, my dear friends. So in the sleep, what happens? Your mind is empty. You are already cut off from this physical world. Then your cosmic energy enters through your Brahmarandra. Then also your etheric body gets cleaned up. By morning, you'll be fresh and you'll be energetic and enthusiastic to work, right? So that is the process of sleep. In the meditation, what happens? Consciously, you observe the breath and you get into like empty state of mind. You receive the cosmic energy that also cleans your etheric body and makes you again healthy. That is why we say Dhyana Sarva Roga Nivarani. Dhyana Sarva Roga Nivarani. That means meditation heals all the kind of diseases in your physical body, my dear friends. How come it cures all the physical body ailments? By cleaning up your physical body, by cleaning up your etheric body, your pranamaya kosha. Right. So let's understand one more thing. In etheric body, the two reasons for getting the energy blocks. Number one, with your mental activities, with your own thinking and your feelings, right? That is number one. If anybody thinks so too much negative, too many disaster thoughts, lot of negative thinking, it creates some blocks, then it gets into physical body, that becomes a disease. Yes, number one. Number two is all your past life karmas, all your past life negative karmas, which are also stored in the etheric body. When you take a birth, no? So when you take a birth, soul brings 7 bodies, I told you, right? Now we are in the second body. We are discussing about second body, my friends. So in the second body, you get a lot of energy blocks. It is there with the birth. By birth, there are number of energy blocks inside your etheric body. Some more blocks are created because of your psycho. That means your mind. So they are called psychosomatic. That means they are generated with your mind, with your mindset, right? So they are called mind-born diseases. Okay, that also becomes a energy blocks in your nadi mandala. Now, the another way of getting nadi mandala blocks is that is through your past life karmas, purva janma papa karmas. Okay, so whatever you committed their sins, all the great negative karmas, so they will be also having energy blocks in your system. That is why, friends, many of the people you observe that by birth, what happened? They get into a big diseases like great ailments, something like dreadful diseases. So a small baby got cancer, a small baby got the limbs are not working, she got into deaf and dumb. All this, how it happens? Just by birth. You're also physical body. Everybody is physical body. How come that kind of deficiency or disability happen there? Because all the past life karmas are stored inside the etheric body. They get manifested into the physical body the moment she born. Okay, she or he born. So then she has to undergo all that karma in the whole life. Then she comes out of that karma, or through meditation she comes out of in a faster way. Right. So let's, friends, now the etheric body you understood, right? That's a pranamaya sharira. So then go to the next body. What is the other body? Astral body. Friends, here you need to understand. Whenever anybody die on the earth planet, once you die, once death takes place, what happens? From the first Panchabhuta, that means physical body gets merged into the Panchabhutas because it's made up of Panchabhutas, right? It goes into with the Panchabhutas, it will get mixed or it get merged. Second thing is, the etheric body around us. Etheric body is actually a pranamaya sharira. It is also called as a magnetic field around you. It's always formed around you. It's a magnetic field, my dear friends. What happens is, it is made up of ether. So why it is called etheric body? It is made up of ether. Ether comes from the universe. So it is made up of ether. That's why it's called etheric body. This ether, after the death takes place, 3 days it will be along with the physical body. Friends, try to understand. So if the body is burnt away, then it will go immediately, disappear. Otherwise, around our physical body, even if it is buried, what will happen is, for 3 days it will stay. 3 days it will stay. After 3 days, it gets vaporized. It gets merged into the Akasha Tattva. That means in ether, in a space, it goes out. So that's what the thing. That's what the status of this etheric body when it is death takes place. That means physical body dead, etheric body dead. Now what is left now? When the death takes place, there is something called astral body. What happens? The moment the death takes place, the astral body gets released. So it gets released from your physical body. So there is something called, in the sleep, you will go with the astral body, you go out and come back. That is because astral body and physical body, there is a connection called silver cord or pranamaya tiga. So that is always there. So that is why whenever in the night, during night also, your astral body goes out, right, and go to the all high frequency world. It can meet a lot of people. That's why you get a lot of dreams, nice dreams, or meeting somebody. So you are in the dream also, you are meeting somebody, doing something. So you get a lot of visions and a lot of the kind of things. So that all happens because your astral body is traveling in the night, and it's come back because the silver cord is connected. The silver cord, from where it goes from the navel. Okay, friends. So in the physical body, you are the Mooladhara chakra. In the physical body, what is activated? Mooladhara chakra. In the etheric body, what is activated? Swadhisthana chakra. You are in the Rajoguna. You are in the Tamoguna. Then goes to the third body is called Sukshma Sharira, astral body. So this is the Sukshma Sharira or astral body, right? So this particular body, so it gets released from your physical body whenever during the night, during the sleep. Okay, so it goes from the navel region. So it's like it's extendable, easy extendable. It's a kind of a flexible wire. Okay, it goes from the navel, then it goes to the any distance, any extent of distance, or the more than the light speed, my dear friends. So the astral body travels the more than the light speed. What happens in the meditation? Consciously it goes, and in the sleep it goes unconsciously. So as long as it is not cut off permanently, the death doesn't take place. So when the death takes place, it is cut off permanently. Okay, so that is what we need to understand. The astral body gets released, then where it goes? It goes to the higher worlds. Okay, after the death takes place, it goes to the higher worlds. But if your karmas are so much negative, you are suppose somebody suicided, somebody accidental, what happened? They have a lot of desires. Their desires are not fulfilled. Your mind is filled with the desires. What happens then? So you become a earthbound soul. You'll be roaming here on the earth planet itself. You will not be, you are not released from the earth planet, my dear friends. You did not enter into the higher worlds. What happened? Some of the people, bhuta, you call it as like a ghost. Many people used to observe this in the society, right? How do you what is the meaning of it? So there are souls which have a immature death. Okay, they have a lot of desires within their mind. So then what happened? They want to fulfill them. Then they come to the weaker soul. There is whoever is mentally weak. No, they come inside their body. They come and do some kind of a encroachment. So they come and encroach the other physical body. Through them, it try to fulfill all the desires. So for some time it stays. When some higher energy comes and withdraw that, then it comes out. It comes out, and then it will stay for some time here. But it will understand slowly that even that immature soul, which immature death takes place, it will understand that I am not in the physical body now. I am no more in the physical body. Let me not be here. Let me travel to my own home, my own destination. Friends, we are all the other world beings. We are all came here and we are descended here. We are physical. We are living physically, but otherwise we are not the physical bodies. We are not the physical forms. We are the energy beings, right? So now, once the a natural death or the people pass away with own there's some ailments or something, but it's a natural death kind of thing. So what they do, they go to the astral world. So the astral world, my dear friend, there are lower realms of astral world, there are higher realms of the astral world. Okay, try to understand. So in the astral world, what is your status? What happens to the soul? Where your soul travels with the astral body. Now it is in the astral world, right? The higher frequency world. What happens there now? There something happens is, when whatever the deeds you have performed here, whatever the karmas you have committed here, if they are good karmas, you have a punyam. That means like a good karmas you have done. So because of that, in the astral world, you lead the life something called swarga. That means all your good deeds you have done. There also you go and enjoy. You will be relaxed. You have no much karmas, nothing. You are pure in the karmas. Your deeds are good. And whatever the deeds you have done bad, right? Bad karmas. Then after going over there, you lead the dark life. That means naraka loka you say, right? So naraka loka, swarga loka, nobody is there to dictate you, nobody is there to give you. You take yourself, because you have done the karmas. You are going to spend some time over there. So once you spend your punya or papa, according to punya papa, you spend in your own time in the astral world, in the swarga loka, naraka loka. Then what happens after that? You will again take a astral death. It's called your astral body. You will leave the astral body, my dear friends. Then what happens? You will enter into the causal. Next is causal body, right? Causal body is also called karana sharira. So try to understand. In the causal body, what happens? So we used to read in the old stories, right? Our scriptures and the great epics. What do you say? There is a Chitragupta. There is a Yamadharmaraja. So these two people are sitting in the Narakaloka, Swargaloka. What they do? The moment you go there, after your death, what happened? The moment you go there, okay, sit. So you see all the things you have done. This is mistake. This is a correct thing. This is a great thing. This is a worst thing. You have done a papa. You have done a punya. They'll be showing, right? So do you feel that there is somebody who is staying there like Chitragupta and Yamadharmaraja? There is nobody like that. Okay, friends, try to understand our great Sanatana Dharma, Vedas and Upanishad. So, and we practically, like by doing meditation, we also experience such a way that there is only one thing that is called Akashic records. Okay, what happens? Akashic records. All your Papa karmas, Punya karmas are stored in the astral body, my dear friends. Astral body is also called Manomaya Kosha. First one is Annamaya Kosha, second is Pranamaya Kosha, third one we are discussing is called Manomaya Kosha. See, all the astral body has got four things, my dear friends. One is mind, then intellect, then other thing is ego, other thing is The finally chitta. Okay, there are 4 things with the astral body. These are not died, my dear friends. Your physical body is gone, your etheric body is gone, your astral body has got these 4 things, which will travel all throughout, along with your soul. This will be always there in every birth, and by next birth you come, it will be there with you. That is why Purva Janma Samskara, your samskara is more important. Some people by birth they become the great singer, a small kid, but he will keep singing so nicely. Some of the person will become a great musician by birth itself, maybe 5, 6 years or within 10 years, he does great music. Why, what, how it happens? Because that is there, that is already in his own, the previous life, it is there in his skill set, it is there within his mind. Try to understand this. Yes. So let's go to the causal world. What happens to the causal world after we after the death takes place? Then go to the causal world. In the causal world, something called Akashic records, my dear friends. In the Akashic records, what will be there? Your whole life can be previewed. Like, when you go to a cinema release, before cinema release, what happened? You will try to preview like how cinema has come, right? So what are the beautiful moments, and how picturization take place, how the direction take place, how the choreography worked, all these things you will see or not. So then you will preview. So the complete review of the entire movie, you will see everything is good. Then release the movie. That's what the director and the producer does, right? Same thing happens, my dear friends, in the causal world. When you travel, when you take a physical death, etheric death, and then astral death, then goes to the causal world. Then what happens? You'll be seeing Akashic records. In that, you'll be reviewing the entire your past lives. First, immediate past life. Then before that lives, what you have done, what kind of karmas you have done, what kind of karmas you have done on the earth planet, what kind of experience you have undergone in the astral world. You will see, you will compare, you will do the analysis. Then what happens? Okay, my purpose of life, I have taken, I have gone there, I could not fulfill, I came back without doing the purpose of my life, then I need to go back again. So what will happen? You will make a blueprint, you will make a design, again one more design. You'll say, okay, this time I go there very sincerely, I should become a doctor, I should serve a lot of people. This time I want to become a musician, I want to become a painter, I want to become an artist, I will do that definitely this time. So you will come with some purpose of life. Again, you will come. That is why there is a karana. There is a karana, karya. Karana idrene karya badu. Okay. So there is a cause, there is an effect. So try to understand this. That means you have some purpose, you have some reason, you have some karana. Okay. That's why what happens is, again, the person goes to the causal world. So he is not matured, my dear friends. No meditation till now. No sadhana has entered in his life. Okay, that is why the people, they go to the car with the Karana Sarira. Everybody can go up to the causal world, my dear friends. If you are, that's why I told you, all the bodies are there, 7 bodies, they are not activated. They are dormant. Now what happens after death takes place? You can come to up to the causal world. You can't go beyond that. The doors are closed because you don't have eligibility. Why? Because your chakras, as per the chakra state, now what happens? We have crossed the Muladhara chakra, Swadhisthana chakra, Manipurak chakra, in which body? Astral body, right? So then goes to the Manomaya Sharira, Manipura chakra. After Manipura chakra, then goes to Anahata chakra. The Anahata chakra, what happens? We are in the causal body. We are having a causal body activation, right? Try to understand. There also no meditation. Try to understand, no meditation, no sadhana started. You don't know anything about spirituality, right? Only thing is heartfully a good person, and you want to become an artist, you want to become scientist, something like that, some kind of exploration started. Okay. So right. So in the causal world, you take one purpose you create yourself. Again, take a Karana Sarira. You take one fresh Karana Sarira, right? And you take one more fresh astral body, one more etheric body, then enter into the physical body. Again, your birth started, my dear friends. Okay, try to understand this carefully. So now, what happens is, so this continues for so many lives. Depends upon your deeds and your karmas, your actions, your thinking and your talking. All the manasa, vacha, karmana. How much progress you make in one life to other life. There are arishad vargas. How much you achieve, how much you win over them, how much you get control under you, right? How much, all these qualities, how much control you'll get, depend upon that. So many births will take. And then what happens? One fine day, Now you got the thing. You understood. What you understood? Yes, I want to practice meditation. That means you have spent so many lives up to the causal world, then goes to supra causal world. So then you'll enter into then that point of time. This is called Visuddhi chakra here, throat chakra. My dear friends, you see, this is narrow, right? Till here, this is wide. This is from here narrow. Narrow means what happened? Now from here, you'll be entering very in a narrow way. Narrow means like you don't have much diversions now. You entered in the state where you have gone to the higher conscious state now. You are getting awareness. That means this throat chakra means you are more aware. You have trikarana suddhi. Your way of talking, your act of doing, your way of thinking, everything is purified. That's what Vishuddha chakra does. So like Gandhi Mahatma Gandhi, Mother Teresa, they are all Vishuddha chakra. They are activated there, Vishuddha chakra. They are also supracausal world people, supracausal world beings. That's why they have done a enormous seva, the enormous service they have done to the humankind, right? So, friends, the person, the great amount of the great amount of the Vishuddha chakra activated is supracausal bodies activated. Very simple. Try to understand this. Okay, that means what happens now? The person also gets start getting the insights. That means he started thinking about himself. Who am I? Where from I came? What is my purpose of life? Why do I born here on this earth planet? Why my life is like that? Why the others' life is like that? What is the mystery of universe? What is the mystery of life? You start analyzing all these things, my dear friends. Then you start practicing meditation. Somebody comes and tell you, hey, you see spiritual wisdom, spirituality, start doing meditation. You become a great, you get enlightened. Then that attracts him. It start attracting him. Then he start doing meditation. Okay, so that's what happened in the supracausal world, my dear friends. So the people start getting meditation. You become, what happens now? You become arihant. So arihant means what? So he win over all the six arishat vargas, all the qualities he win over. I said kama, koda, lobha, moha, mada, matcharya. The six qualities, right? Anger, anxiety, greediness, that's also called prideness. So all the six qualities are there. So you are winning over, right? So then you become arihanta. Where you will become arihanta? In the almost like a supracausal world. When you are having a Vishuddha chakra activated, then what happens? Slowly, with the practice of meditation, you started, right? And you got insight. Then goes to, slowly you will travel to this chakra. This is called Agna chakra. So in the Agna chakra, my dear friends, what is get activated? Cosmic body gets activated. See, all these bodies are in the dormant condition. Now it's getting activated one by one, isn't it? So everything is getting activated one by one. Then only you can utilize these bodies. Unless you are grown, unless you are matured spiritually, your soul consciousness is not improved. You are not allowed to enter, you are not allowed to touch these bodies, my dear friends. Everybody is allowed up to causal world. That's all. So many birds, more or less like 300 birds will take up to causal world only, up to causal body, your karana sarira. Now, when you come to the supracausal world, you take about 40-50 birds. Then you go to the so-called Agna Chakra. This is called cosmic body. What is cosmic body? Vishwamaya Kosha. What is the Vishwamaya Kosha? You see yourself in others. You see yourself in the whole universe. The whole universe is within you. So, my dear friends, to quote at this instant, so Lord Krishna opened his mouth, so shown to the Yasodhara, his mother. See, you can see the entire Brahmanda within me, within my mouth. You see the entire Brahmanda. By seeing it, she got astonished. What is it? That means he's a enlightened person. He's an enlightened soul. So he got into he became a Brahmagnani, right? So the Lord, he became a Lord Krishna. So that is what my dear friends. What happened? You can see yourself in entire universe. The entire universe is within you. So that means your cosmic body get activated. Here at this point of time, my dear friends, try to understand the cosmic body. If you say cosmic body is almost a single body for entire human beings. Okay, it is not different for different people because they came to the state where you and me, and I and my Purnatma, I and my the creator, all we feel same. all are one and the same. So that kind of quality you will get when your cosmic body get activated. That is connected to your Agna Chakra. Final, my dear friends, the last body which we try to understand today. So that is called Nirvana Kosha. That means Nirvana body. Okay, Nirvanic body. Try to understand this. What exactly it is? That is, you are now traveling from here slowly to here. This is the Sahasrara. This is called Sahasrara. Sahasrara means this is a state of the state. This is a state. This is sthiti. It is not the body actually. So what happens is when you get to the Sahasrara, so that's what Gautam Buddha achieved. That's what Mahavira achieved. That's what Ramana Maharshi achieved. All the great saints, all the great masters achieved. That is so-called Sahasrara Sthiti. When they go to that state, what happens? They become one with everything. They want to change the entire world. They want to teach everybody. They want to do the seva for entire human kingdom. There is no limitations, my dear friends. That's why we call it as you might have seen in the picture, 1,000 petals. 1,000 petals are extended here. That is the state of Sahasrara. Okay, try to understand. So somebody goes to that state, what happens is he get the nirvana. That means he gets samadhi sthiti. He became an enlightened soul. He became an enlightened being. Then what happened? He became a creator. He became a creator now. That means what? He also became one of the Paramatma. So he became a Paramatma and he became a creator. So what he does, he starts creating his own creation. He starts. Like he start creating a lot of galaxies, a lot of planet. He may be taking care of a particular planet. He may be looking after the whole life on that particular planet. He take in charge of some creation on his own because he became a Paripurnatma. He became a enlightened soul. So, my dear friend, this is what the kind of these are the number of bodies every soul come with, and every soul come with so many bodies. But some of the bodies are, in fact, for all common people. So only the first 4 bodies, that means your physical body, etheric body, astral body, causal body. These 4 are working. All others are not working. Okay, they get activated with your own sadhana, with your own self-realization, with your own the consciousness progress, the progress towards your soul consciousness. Whenever it happens, all these bodies gets activated. So friends, to summarize this, so every human being, so whatever the journey from one stage to other stage, that means you have taken a birth as a Amshatma to become a Purnatma again. So we need so much practice to be done, so much realization has to happen, and we need to spend lot of lives. On average, 400 lives. One human being is he born as a infant soul to become a infinite soul. So he takes about 400 lives, my dear friends. So let's practice meditation today also. So we also try to progress towards the realization, self-realization, and to improve our soul consciousness, friends. So let's start the meditation now. Already 9:50. So let's start the meditation. So who already know the meditation, sit in the meditation. Who doesn't know the meditation, follow my guidelines, my instructions. Close your eyes, switch off your mind, switch off your lights, take away your spectacles, sit comfortably. Sthira Sukha Asana. Sukha Sthira Asana is very important. Sit comfortably on the chair, on the floor, on the bed, on the mat, wherever you feel comfortable for your physical body. But the condition is you have to clasp your fingers, keep on the hand, keep on the thigh. Okay? Clasp your fingers, keep on the thigh. And then cross your feet. The feet must be crossed like this. Right? The purpose of it is you want to make a circuit within your body. The reason being, you get a lot of cosmic energy through Brahmarandra. Okay? Then what happens? That energy goes through your entire body, but it must be circulated within the body. It should not dissipate anything outwards. Okay? For that matter, switch off. Always be closed. Be with the closed eyes. Close your eyes. Never open the eyes during meditation. Always be with the closed eyes. Now you clasp your fingers, Cross your feet, close your eyes, start observing your natural breath. Start observing your natural, gentle, smooth breath. The breath which goes inside, the breath which comes outside, in breathing, out breathing, just keep observing at your nose tip, at your nose tip. ಸರಳವಾದ ಸಹಜವಾದ ಶ್ವಾಸದ ಮೇಲೆ ಗಮನ, ಅದರ ಹೆಸರೇ ಧ್ಯಾನ. Meditation means observation of your own breath. Be with the breath. There is no kumbhaka, there is no rechaka, there is no any pranayama to be attempted. Simple observation of natural breath. There is no mantra, there is no chanting, there is no God form, there is no illusions. Just be with your breath. If you get any thought, do not go with the thought. Cut the thought right away. Bring back your focus, your all energies to the breath observation. It is as simple as that. It's very simple practice. The most simple method of meditation. This is called Anapanasati meditation, which is taught by Gautam Buddha. Be with your natural breath. Do not open your eyes at any cost. Even if you have any discomfort physically, adjust yourself, but do not open the eyes. Eyes will waste about 80% of your body energy. బాయిలోని మౌన, మనసులోని శూన్య, అదివే ధ్యాన. Be with your breath. ಧ್ಯಾನದಿಂದ ಜ್ಞಾನ, ಜ್ಞಾನದಿಂದ ಮುಕ್ತಿ. Be with your natural flow of breath. Do not entertain any thoughts in your mind. However important thought it may be, do not go with any thought. Always be with your breath. You are no more connected to any outside things. The total outside world is cut off. ಬಾಹ್ಯ ಪ್ರಪಂಚವು ಯಾವುದೂ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಯಾರೂ ನಮ್ಮ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಇಲ್ಲ, ತಂದೆ ಇಲ್ಲ, ತಾಯಿ ಇಲ್ಲ, ತಮ್ಮ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅಣ್ಣ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಯಾರೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನನ್ನ ಜೊತೆಗೇ ನಾನಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ನಮ್ಮ ಶ್ವಾಸ ಜೊತೆಗೇ ನಾನಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ನಮ್ಮ ಆತ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಗೇ ನಾನಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಧ್ಯಾನವೇ ಸರ್ವರೋಗ ನಿವಾರಣೆ, ಸರ್ವಭೋಗಕಾರಿಣಿ. It Dhyana cures all the diseases. Dhyana gives all the wealth, health, pleasure, everything to your life. Your life gets enriched due to meditation, due to more and more sadhana. A human being become the divine being by doing meditation. There is no other process which transforms the human being into the the pure consciousness, except meditation. Meditation is a sadhana. It is an inner tool for all of us. There are many outside instruments. There are sophisticated technology, but it can never give you the self-realization. It can never lead you to the enlightenment. It never ends your suffering. Only the thing which ends your suffering, which will take out all the karmic bondage, which will make you, or which will lead you into the nirvana sthiti, nirghana sthiti. Only the meditation can do it. Be with your breath, natural flow of breath. Be with your breath. Be with your natural breath. I will switch on the mild music. Just keep listening. Do not focus on that. Your focus must be on the breath only. The music goes in background. Let it be. A smoothening music, keep going. But you must always observe your breath. Be with your breath. Last 1 minute, final 1 minute. Be with your breath, do not open the eyes. Last 30 seconds. Final 30 seconds. Last 10 seconds. Final 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Place your hands on your eyes for 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly take your hands. Slowly open your eyes. So yes, friends, come back. Please come back. So we have done wonderful meditation and we had a wonderful concept about 7 bodies today. So let's understand the small holistic tip. Holistically, let's understand is a part of mudra therapy, my dear friends. So today we try to understand about the Akashic Mudra, Akash Mudra. Which is Akash Tattva here? In the 5 finger concept yesterday I explained, right? This is Agni Tattva. This is Vayu Tattva. This is Akash Tattva, the height, the highest finger, Akash Tattva. This is Prithvi Tattva, that means earth. The last element is water, Jala Tattva, my dear friends. Understand? So now what I am doing, Akasha Tattva, that is middle finger, tip of the middle finger. I am joining with the tip of the thumb, Understand? So other fingers, you have to keep it straight as much as possible, keep it straight. So if you do this, this is called Akashic Mudra. What it does actually, you can practice both the hands. Minimum practice 15 minutes recommended. Every time you practice, minimum 15 minutes. Okay. So keep in the meditation and practice, or with the closed, with the open eyes you practice, whatever it is. But with the both eyes, keep both the hands keeping on the thigh, can practice. Okay. Yes. So friends, what it does, this is now I explained about the formation, right? I also explained about the importance. That means what is Akashic Mudra, how it is formed. Now let's understand about the importance. So what it does is it increases the space element within you. It increases the space element with what is space element? That's called Sunya Sthiti. So it means what? It will remove all your negative emotions, all your negative thinking, all the kind of fear, all these kind of emotions, it will remove. Then what happens? It makes you, or it gives you, it will try to increase the positive emotions within you. So that is the great advantage of this Akashic Mudra. Okay. So friends, try to understand what are the benefits, the major benefits. It detoxifies the body. All the metabolic wastage in the inside our body will be removed properly. For example, your stools, motion, or urine, or kind of sweat. So whatever it has to come out of the body, right? All the toxins, metabolic wastage, it's called. It will be removed perfectly. So that's a great advantage, my friends. And also, so it will try to, what it will try is, whatever you, suppose if you eat overeating, for example, so what it does is, it will try to balance it. Okay, it will try to balance the tattva. So that is also very important. If you have any congestion in the head due to the migraine, sinusitis, or any kind of a chest congestion, all these things, and even asthma also, it does help, my dear friends. And it relieves. So the lot of what is called irregular heartbeats, right? And high blood pressure. Friends, the other thing is, this is very, very useful for high blood pressure, BP. Okay, BP patients, highly helpful. Okay, this mudra, along with this mudra must be practiced for 50 minutes. The patients who are suffering with the high BP, they have to practice for 50 minutes. Okay, in one go. Okay, next, along with that, followed by, you can practice prana mudra, which I explained yesterday. Okay, the prana mudra. Yesterday I explained, right? So do that. So if you do that, you will be coming out of you can control your BP, you can keep it under control, and you can lead happy life. Okay, so this is what, my friends. And then goes to, so this mudra aids in meditation. It helps great in meditation, my friends. It helps purify emotions and thoughts. Vibrations can be felt at the top of the head in the Sahasrara chakra, and you can get divine power within increasing of your intuition and alertness. All this will be increased, my dear friends. This is a great advice. That means doing this mudra sometimes in a day, which will make your meditation much, much better. Okay. So this is what the other benefit. So this mudra also, what it does is, the greatest advantage is, if anybody is suffering bone related issues, bone related diseases, so by doing this mudra regularly, you get highest amount of calcium. The calcium deficiency will be taken out, removed. Okay, my dear friends. So this also, if you have any toothache problem, right, that also works. And also, so if any, by any chance, if you are, let's say you are, so-called, you are traveling in the airplane, right? You have jet lag. Because of jet lag, your both ears will get locked. Okay, that point of time, do this mudra along with your traveling. It helps in a greater aspect, my dear friends. Okay, so this is also possible. So all these are the major and high amount of benefits of this Akash mudra, friends. So try to practice it in the daily life and make the utilization of these mudra therapies, which are given by our great saints and rishis. Okay, so friends, this is the today's overall topic. We have covered almost everything. So let's have some questions and then clarifications. Anything is there from the participants? Yes. So you can share one by one, like Ashok Babu sir. Bharati madam.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಸರ್.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
ನನ್ಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅದು ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೋಶ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಅದು ಅನ್ನಮಯ ಕೋಶ, ಪ್ರಾಣಮಯ ಕೋಶ.
ಅದೇ ಈಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 5 ಕೋಶ ಇರ್ತದೆ, 5 ಕೋಶ ಮಾತ್ರ ಇರೋದು. ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬರೋದು ಸ್ಥಿತಿ. ಐ ಮೀನ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಕೋಶಸ್. ಸೊ ಅನದರ್ 2 ಆರ್ ದೇರ್. ನೋ, ದೇ ಆರ್ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ದಿ ಸ್ಪಿರಿಚುವಲ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟಸ್. Your Agna chakra and Sahasrara chakra is there. No, they are not koshas. They are in fact your enlightened spirit.
ಇದು 5 ಕೋಶ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅನ್ನಮಯ ಕೋಶ,
ಅನ್ನಮಯ ಕೋಶ, ಪ್ರಾಣಮಯ ಕೋಶ, ಓಕೆ, ಮನೋಮಯ ಕೋಶ,
ಮನೋಮಯ,
ಕಾರಣ ಶರೀರ, that is called ವಿಜ್ಞಾನಮಯ ಕೋಶ. Then finally ಆನಂದಮಯ ಕೋಶ, ಆನಂದಮಯ ಕೋಶ. Yeah, only pancha koshas, 5 koshas. Yeah, there are 5 bodies.
Okay, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತನಕ ಅಂತ.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತನಕ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 2 ಶರೀರ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ಸ್ಥಿತಿ. You achieved already. You achieved
ಶೂನ್ಯ ಸ್ಥಿತಿ.
ಶೂನ್ಯ ಸ್ಥಿತಿ. ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ವಿಶ್ವಮಯ ಕೋಶ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಬಟ್ ವಿಶ್ವಮಯ ಕೋಶ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಇನ್ನೇನು ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೋಶ ಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. It's already merged.
No body presence at all.
No body presence.
No body.
There is no requirement of body. You are one with the everything. You are already merged with the universe. You know, the entire Vishwa. You are one in the Vishwa. Entire Vishwa is within you. So that's what the sthiti. That's called Vishwamaya Kosha. Ajnana chakra. This, so this chakra is called Ajna chakra. You call as a third eye. All this is here.
Sir, ನೀವು ಆಕ್ಟಿವೇಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರಿ, ಅದು ಏನು ಆಕ್ಟಿವೇಟ್ ಅಂತ ತಿಳಿತಿಲ್ಲ.
ಆಕ್ಟಿವೇಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಶಕ್ತಿ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಆತ್ಮಶಕ್ತಿ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇರುವಂತ ಶಕ್ತಿ, ಯಾವಾಗ ಶಕ್ತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಬಾಡಿಯಿಂದ ಎಥ್ರಿಕ್ ಬಾಡಿಯಿಂದ ಆಸ್ಕಲ್ ಬಾಡಿ. ಸೊ ಈ 3 ಇದೆಲ್ಲ, ಈ 3 ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಗಿರುವಂತ ಶಕ್ತಿನ ಖರ್ಚು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತದೆ. Suppose astral body, mind, intellect, chitta and ego. These 4 are there. With these 4, what happen? We waste lot of energy. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಚಿತ್ತ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು, ಮೈಂಡ್ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಈಗೋ ಲೋ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು, ಓಕೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬುದ್ಧಿ ಇಂಟೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಯಾರು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೋ ಅವ್ರ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಆ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಯಾರಿಗಿರ್ತದೋ ಬೇಗ ಅವರು ಕಾರಣ ಶರೀರಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ. ದಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ದೇ ಗೋ ಟು ದ ಅನಾಥ ಚಕ್ರ. ಅನಾಥ ಚಕ್ರ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಗೆಟ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವೇಟೆಡ್. ದೆನ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ದಟ್ ಇನ್ನು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅವರು ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, ಧ್ಯಾನ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೂ ಅವರು ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಜನ್ಮಗಳಿದೆ, ನಾವು ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ 300 ಲೈಫ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ ಮೇಲೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಬುದ್ಧಿ ಬರಲ್ಲ, ಬುದ್ಧಿ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಒಂದೇ ಕೆಲಸ, ಉಪ್ಪಿಟ್ಟು ಇವತ್ತು ಉಪ್ಪಿಟ್ಟು, ನಾಳೆ ಉಪ್ಪಿಟ್ಟು, ನಾಳಿದ್ದು ಉಪ್ಪಿಟ್ಟು, 10 ದಿವಸ ಉಪ್ಪಿಟ್ಟು ತಿನ್ನಕ್ ಆಗಲ್ವಲ್ಲ.
ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ಸ್ಲೋ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್.
ಸೊ ಸ್ಲೋ ಪ್ರಾಸೆಸ್. ಬಟ್ ವಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್, ಉಪ್ಪಿಟ್ಟು ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಉಪ್ಪಿಟ್ಟು ಸಾಕಾಗಿದೆ ಬಿಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬಿಸಿಬಿಲವಾದ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಸೊ ಆತರ ಮನುಷ್ಯ ಜೀವನ ಹಂಗೆ. ನಾವು ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಜನ್ಮಗಳು ತಮೋಗುಣ ತಗೊಂಡಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ, ಸಾಕಾಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತದೆ. ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ತಿಂತೀವಿ, ಮಲ್ಕೊಂಡಿದೀವಿ, ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಬಂದಿದ್ರು, ಅವ್ರ ಜೀವನ, ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಲೋಟುಪಾಟು, ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸು ಫೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅವನು ಉದ್ಧಾರ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಇವನು ಉದ್ಧಾರ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಅವರಿಂದ ಕರ್ಮಗಳು, ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಕರ್ಮ, ಅವನಿಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ತಪ್ಪು ಮಾಡೋದು, ಇದನ್ನೇ ಎಷ್ಟು ಲೈಫ್ಸ್ ನೀವು ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತೀರಿ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸೋಲು, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸೋಲ್ಗೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಆತ್ಮಗೆ ಇದು ಸಾಕಪ್ಪ, ಈ ಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಸಾಕು, ನನಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನೆಮ್ಮದಾಗಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಕಲಿಯೋಣ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಒಂದೇನೋ ಪೇಂಟಿಂಗು, ಒಂದು ಏನೋ ಆರ್ಟ್, ಒಂದೇನೋ ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಕ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಲಿಯೋಣ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅವಾಗ ರಜೋಗುಣ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿನೂ ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಕಲಿತಾರೆ, ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಟೈಪ್ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಕ್ಸ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನೋಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಏನಿದೆ ಇಷ್ಟೇನಾ, ಇನ್ನೇನಿಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅವಾಗ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಇನ್ಸೈಡ್ ಹೋಗೋ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅಂತರ ಯೋಚನೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ. ಸೊ ಆ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಆಕ್ಚುಯಲ್ ನಾವು ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಂತ ಈ ಧ್ಯಾನ ಸಾಧನ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮುಕ್ತಿ ಮೋಕ್ಷ ಈ ತರ ವರ್ಡ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಲೈಕ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ. ಈಗ ನೋಡಿ, ತುಂಬಾ ಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಷಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಪೋಯಟ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಗ್ರೇಟ್ ರೈಟರ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಆರ್ಟಿಸ್ಟ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ನೀವು ಹೋಗಿ ಧ್ಯಾನ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು, ಹೌದಾ, ಓಕೆ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಗುಡ್, ಬಟ್ ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟೈಮ್. ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳೋದು, ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟೈಮ್. Because what happened now, it is not come to the stage of old soul. It is still what happened in the young soul. I told yesterday, all the stages of soul, soul evolution ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಸೊ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರು ಇನ್ನೂ ಎಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಯಂಗ್ ಸೋಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವಾಗ ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ನೀವು ಯಾವಾಗ ಓಲ್ಡ್ ಸೋಲ್ ಬರ್ತೀರೋ ಅವಾಗ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಧ್ಯಾನ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಇಷ್ಟೇನಾ ಲೈಫು, ಇನ್ನೇನಿಲ್ಲ, ಇದರಿಂದ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ, ನಾವೇನೋ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಏನೋ ಬೇರೆ ಇದೆ, ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ದೇರ್ ಬಿಯಾಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್, ಲೆಟ್ ಮಿ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್, ಲೆಟ್ ಮಿ ಟ್ರೈ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಾಮೀಜಿ ಹತ್ರ ಹೋಗೋದು, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕಡೆ ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಭಾಷಣ ಏನೋ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊಡೋದು, ಹೌದಾ ನಿಜನಾ ಇದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅವನೇನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾಸ್ತಿಕದಿಂದ ಆಸ್ತಿಕ ಬರ್ತಾನೆ. ನಾಸ್ತಿಕ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಪ್ ಟು ಯಂಗ್ ಸೋಲ್ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಅವ್ನು ನಾಸ್ತಿಕ ತತ್ವದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಾನೆ. ಅವಾಗ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನ್ ಬರ್ತಾನೆ, ಆಸ್ತಿಕಕ್ಕೆ ಬರ್ತಾನೆ. ಆಸ್ತಿಕ ಒಂದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಈ ಫೀಲಿಂಗ್ಸು, ಈ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಥಾಟ್ ಪ್ರೊವೋಕಿಂಗ್ ಈ ಥಾಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಸೆಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಸ್ಲೋ ಆಗಿ ಈ ಜರ್ನಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ದೆನ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಸುಪ್ರಾಕಾಸಲ್ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ವಿಶುದ್ಧ ಚಕ್ರ ಬರ್ತಾನೆ ಅವನು. ವಿಶುದ್ಧ ಚಕ್ರ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೋರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಮೋರ್ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅವನು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ವಿಶೇಷ ಸುದ್ದಿ ಆಗತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಶೇಷ ಸುದ್ದಿ, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ವಿಶುದ್ಧ. ಓಕೆ, ಅದಾದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾನೆ, ಸ್ಲೋ ಆಗಿ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ. ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ, ಆಯ್ದು ನನ್ಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದೆ, ನಾನು ಈ ದೇಹ ಅಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ದೇಹ ಅಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ಈ ಒಂದು ಶರೀರ ಅಲ್ಲ, ನಂದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಶರೀರಗಳಿದೆ, ನಾನು ಒಂದು ಶರೀರ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ಕಾಣಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡಂತ ಈ ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಬಾಡಿ ನಾನಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ಇನ್ನು ಬೇರೆ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ನಾನು ಸೂಕ್ಷ್ಮ ಶರೀರ ಆಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ನಾವು ಎತ್ರಿಕ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಪ್ರಾಣಮಯ ಕೋಶ ಆಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಸೂಕ್ಷ್ಮ ಶರೀರ ಆಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಕಾರಣ ಶರೀರ ಆಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಮಹಾಕಾರಣ ಶರೀರ ಆಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸುಪ್ರಾಕಾಸಲ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಆಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ನಾನು ಒಂದೇ ಅಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಆವಾಗ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ತಿಳುವಳಿಕೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಅವಾಗ ಏನಂತಾರೆ, ಓಕೆ ನನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆಯೋ ಎಲ್ಲಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ಅದೇ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಪ್ರಪಂಚ, ಇಡೀ ಪ್ರಪಂಚ ನನ್ಗೆ ಏನ್ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ನಾನು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ಅದೆಲ್ಲಾನು ನಾನು ಹೊರಗಡೆ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಒಂದು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಅವಾಗ ಅವನು ವಿಶ್ವಮಯ ಕೋಶ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಆಕ್ಟಿವೇಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಲೆಕ್ಕ. ಇದೆಲ್ಲಾನು ನಿಮ್ ಓನ್ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಇಂದ ಬರೋದು. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕೆ ಕೇಳ್ಸಕ್ಕೆ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರ್ತದೆ, ಬಟ್ ಇದು ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಓನ್ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ನೀವು ಮಾಡಿ, ನೀವು ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಬರೋಂತವರೆಗೂ ನಿಮ್ಗೂ ಇದು ತಿಳುವಳಿಕೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ನಿಮ್ ಪೂರ್ತಿ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ನಿಮ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಬರಲ್ಲ. But of course, theory is very important. Before practicals, what is important? Theory is important. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ವಿ ಗೋ ಫಾರ್ ಎ ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್. ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಈ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಡ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಬರುತ್ತೆ, H2+O, H2O, ಈ ತರ Ca+Ca ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಸಿಯಂ ಕ್ಲೋರೈಡ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ Ca+Cl2. ಸರಿ, ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಸಿಯಂ ಕ್ಲೋರೈಡ್ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ, ಥಿಯರಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್. ಅವಾಗ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಓಹೋ ಇದಾದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಬರ್ತದ, ಇದಾದ್ರೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ, ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಲ್ಯಾಬ್ ಹೋಗಿ ನೀವು ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊತೀರಿ. ಅವಾಗ ನೀವು ಯಾವಾಗ ಅದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಎರಡು ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆಗ್ತದೋ, ಥಿಯರಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆಗ್ತದೋ, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ವಿಸ್ಡಮ್ ಬಂತು, ಒಂದು ನಾಲೆಡ್ಜ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಬಂತು ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಸೊ ಇದೇ ತರನೇ ನಮ್ಮ ಲೈಫ್ನು, ನಮ್ಮ ಜರ್ನಿ, ನಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಅದೇ ತರ ಕೊನಸಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಮ್ಮ?
ಸರ್ ಕೋಸಲ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಸ್ಪೆಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಏನ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ, ಅದು ಕೋಸಲ್ ಬಾಡಿ?
CAUSAL, causal body. CAUSAL, causal body. ಓಕೆ,
ನಾನು ಬರಿತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ, ಅದು ಸ್ಪೆಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ನಂಗೆ.
ಓಕೆ. ಸೊ ಕಾಸಲ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ಕಾಸ್. ಒಂದು ಕಾರಣದಿಂದ ನೀವು ಹುಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರಿ, ಒಂದು ಕಾರಣದಿಂದ ನೀವು ಹುಟ್ಟಿ, ಕಾರಣದಿಂದ ದೇಹ ತಗೊಂಡು, ಕಾರಣದಿಂದ ಎಷ್ಟೋಗಲು ಮಾಡಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಬರ್ತೀರಿ ವಾಪಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಆತರ ಹೋಗೋದು ಬರೋದು ಕಾರಣ ದೇಹದಿಂದ, ಕಾರಣ ಲೋಕದಿಂದ ಹೋಗೋದು ಬರೋದು ಇರ್ತದೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅದರಿಂದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಹೋಗಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಎಲಿಜಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನಿಮಗೆ ಎಲಿಜಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ
ನಿಯರ್ ಡೆತ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಅದು ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿ ಅದು ಕಾಸಲ್ ಬಾಡಿ ತನಕ.
ನಿಯರ್ ಡೆತ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಬಾಡಿಯಿಂದ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆಗುವಾಗ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು, ನಮ್ಮ ಹಾಸ್ಟೆಲ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಔಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಈಗ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಇಂದ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಜನರಲಿ ಈಗ ಯಾರನ್ನ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ, ಕೋಮಾಗ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಕೋಮಾಗಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಏನೋ ಡ್ಯಾಮೇಜ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತದೆ ಒಳಗಡೆ, ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಬಾಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಡ್ಯಾಮೇಜ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಸಿವಿಯರ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತದೆ. ಅವನು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಂತೆ, ಮಲಗಿಸಿ, ಸೊ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಗಿವ್ ಹೈಯೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಅನಸ್ಥೀಸಿಯಾ. Suppose they give the anesthesia to the entire physical body. Now what happened? The physical body gets into the complete dumb state. So it doesn't have any consciousness inside, or more or less doctors ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಇವ್ರು ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದಪ್ಪ, ಇವನಿಲ್ಲ, ಈಸ್ ಡೈಡ್, ನೋ ಮೋರ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಬಟ್ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಸ್ಟಿಲ್ ಇಸ್ ಸಿಲ್ವರ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಕಟ್ ಆಫ್. ಸಿಲ್ವರ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಹೋಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಹಂಗೆ ಇದೆ. ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಔಟ್ಸೈಡ್ ಹೋಗ್ತಾನ ಅವನು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಅನಸ್ಥೀಸಿಯಾ ಆಗಿದೆಲ್ಲ, ಅವನ ಹಾಸ್ಟೆಲ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಇರಕ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಅದು ಕಂಜೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು, ಕಂಜೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂದ ಔಟ್ಸೈಡ್ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಹೋಗಿ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತದೆ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದಾರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಬಾಡಿ ಮೇಲೆ, ಇವ್ರು ಏನ್ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದಾರೆ, ಅವ್ರೇನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಒಂಥರ ಪಿಕ್ಚರೈಸೇಷನ್, ಒಂದು ಪಿಕ್ಚರೈಸೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು, ಮತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅನಸ್ಥೀಸಿಯಾ ಡೌನ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸ್ಪರ್ಶ ಅಂದ್ರೆ you get some kind of a the awakening start ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ, ಬಾಡಿ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸ್ಪರ್ಶ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ, then what happen, slowly it will come back and enter inside, and then he knows everything. If you ask him, so ನೀವು ಹಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರಿ, ನೀವು ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರಿ, ನಾನು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ, ಎಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ಹೇಳಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯವಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ನಿಯರ್ ಡೆತ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸಸ್. ಮೆನಿ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್. ಓಕೆ, ಮೆನಿ ಆರ್ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡೆಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ.
ನಾನು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ, ಅದೇ ಅವ್ರೇನೋ ಅದು ಒಳಕ್ ಹೋಗಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತಮ್ದು ಯಾರ್ಯಾರನು ಭೇಟಿಯಾಗಿ, ಮೊದ್ಲು ಪಾಸ್ಟ್ ಯಾರಿದ್ರು ತಿರ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ರು ಅವ್ರನ್ನು ಭೇಟಿಯಾಗಿ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ನಾನು ಓದ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ.
ಔಟ್ಸೈಡ್ ನಿಮ್ ಬಾಡಿನ ನೋಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು, ಔಟ್ಸೈಡ್ ನೋಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು. ಔಟ್ಸೈಡ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜನ ಹತ್ರ ಮೀಟು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜನ ಹತ್ರ ನೀವು ಏನಾದ್ರು ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು, ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳಿದ್ರೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಏನೋ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ ಲೈಫ್ಗೆ ಸಂಬಂಧ ನೀವು ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು, ಅವರು ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಎಲ್ಲ ತಗೊಂಡು ಮತ್ತೆ ವಾಪಸ್ ನಿಯರ್ ಡೆತ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್. Yes, right. Thank you. Yes, Kartikeya.
Good evening. Yesterday I could not be able to speak because of the internet problem.
Yes.
So it's a very good information, very good information sharing from your side, sir. Deeply appreciated. And I'm also noting down different types of information which are sharing. That is informative, whereas I can also share to somebody else who is interested in this subject. And also I'm also practicing sincerely for the past 14-15 days. Minimum 49 minutes in the morning, in the evening, I'm doing this. That is the progress from my side. Thank you very much.
So what happens is, I am covering the topic very fast because I don't have time. I have only 1 hour. and people now see already some people have left. So we have no much time.
Yes.
Within 1 hour,
Yes.
such a long topic means, in fact, to speak this topic takes 1 day.
Okay.
Okay? I cover in 1 hour within max, not even 1 hour. We have a meditation for 20 minutes. So maximum.
You have started the session by 9:05, sir. You completed it by 9:47. I recorded it.
Correct. So it's very lengthy topic. Very lengthy topic. Yes. Still we'll try. We'll always try to give the all information, and the videos will be there in our YouTube. So kindly subscribe our YouTube channel also. And
I did it. I already did it, sir.
Yes.
One more point, sir. On Saturday evening, you have conducted one session with one Swamiji, right? Actually, I missed the Swamiji's talk. I do not know whether he has spoken it or not. But I was there from 6:30. I was there. After 6:30, he haven't spoken and I haven't seen in the Zoom. If possible, if you have any video, please kindly post in the.
Which Swamiji? That the Peace of Mind Swamiji.
Yes.
No, it is already posted in the YouTube.
Okay, thank you very much.
So there is a Mahavatar TV. So friends, there is a Mahavatar TV. Subscribe it and share with others. So you get all the videos of all these 21 days classes also will be posted there every day. Alternate day will be posting. You can watch them whenever you have free time. Keep watching and keep sharing with others. So because this is a wisdom. So it is not available. If you read 10 books only, you get this knowledge. So all the 10 books you have to read with a lot of patience, lot of time, then only you get this knowledge. So we are giving you in short form of short time, not much time we take. Okay, right. So yes. Ashok Babu sir, you are able to express something?
I got it, sir. I just saw. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you. Right. Puspa Karnara?
ఉన్నానండి ఏం లేదండి క్వశ్చన్స్ ఏం లేవు
ఏం క్వశ్చన్స్ లేదు ఓకే డన్ మెడిటేషన్ బాగా చేశారా మెడిటేషన్
చేశానండి పొద్దున కూడా చూస్తున్నాను
వెరీ గుడ్ రేపు మార్నింగ్ ఎనీవే పోస్టెడ్ ఇన్ ద గ్రూప్ మార్నింగ్ సెషన్ వాళ్ళకి ఈవినింగ్ సెషన్ రేపు అంటే మెయిన్ భగవద్గీత సెషన్ రేపు టుమారో దెర్ ఇస్ ఎ భగవద్గీత సెషన్ టుమారో దెర్ ఇస్ ఎ భగవద్గీత సెషన్ already posted in the WhatsApp group. Kindly attend. All of you can attend Bhagavad Gita session along with meditation and the holistic lifestyle. Yes. Ashok sir, I think you are able to speak. Ashok sir.
Sir, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Actually, ಈ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ಸ್ ಬಹಳ ವಿಶಾಲವಾಗಿರುವಂತಹ ಮೌಲ್ಯವನ್ನ ಹೊಂದಿರುವಂತಹದ್ದು ಸರ್.
Yes.
Yeah, whatever you explained, sir. ಅದು ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಜೀವನಕ್ಕೆ ಬಹಳ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆವಾಗಿರುವಂತಹದ್ದು ಇದು ಬಹಳ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬ ಮನುಷ್ಯನ ಅರ್ಥಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು ಆದ್ರೂ ನನಗೆ ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣವಾಗಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ಇನ್ನು ನಾನು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ಗಳು ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀನಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಬೇಕು ಸರ್
ಎಸ್ ನೀವು ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಒಂದು ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ನಾವು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾ ಒಂದೊಂದು ದಿವಸ ಒಂದು ಬಾಡಿ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ 30 minutes ಓನ್ಲಿ ಒನ್ ಬಾಡಿ
ರೈಟ್ ಸರ್
ಓಕೆ ನಾವು ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಇನಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ 7 ಬಾಡೀಸ್ 7 ಚಕ್ರಾಸ್ 7 ಲೋಕಾಸ್ ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್
ಓಹೋ 7 ಚಕ್ರಾಸ್ 7 ಲೋಕಾಸ್
7 ಚಕ್ರಾಸ್ 7 ಬಾಡೀಸ್
yes sir
that's the thing so it takes a lot of time so it's do in the separate classes afterwards
yeah sir
sure. Right.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Nice, sir. Okay.
So, thank you, my dear friends, for joining this session. The wonderful meditation and the wonderful satsang happened today. So namaste to all. Let's meet tomorrow the same time. Thank you.